Because when you're on the right side and you go, oh, guys. Red flags should alarm you to say, hey, I need help and I need help right now.
Wow. She said, yo, don't be dropping the ball. Only memories of us having a ball. Wait, let me get your dough. Though I don't get paid to be a simp for this girl. You.
What it does, YouTube, and welcome back to yet another episode. Gang, you know who it is. If you are a returning subscriber, I just want to let you know how much of a gorgeous, wholesome you are. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure to click that red button, and while you're at that, don't forget to hit that notification bell. Anyway, I know. Girl, consistent. How? Ling, Jang. In the same sentence, already. But guess what? I'm back. Today, what I want us to do is to talk about the jump scares that I had when coming here. We're going to talk about the culture shocks I had, basically. To this day, what is what? I've been here for 2 months, by the way. For those that don't know, I've been here for 2 months. So, but obviously I'll be doing some makeup. Not that I need it or anything, I'm just here to make content. And I've noticed that you know what, I think in one of the vlogs I've talked about the reason why, but let's just do it for the sake of doing it, right? Let's get into it. Guys, I even wrote them down. That's how much. But first things first, we're gonna go ahead and mascara my face with this from L'Oreal. I'm not here to do makeup. I'm just here to talk with you guys. Which I think you would have seen on a vlog, but let me not just. Yeah. Number one culture shock that I had when I got to America, the food. The food. It's not even got to America. It's a thing of from the plane. Guys, if you are like me, a first-time traveler, first time going on a plane, first time going out of Africa, listen, don't eat the food inside. Rather, buy food at the airport, eat it there where you can see where you can see anything that you're buying and, you know, savor it, eat it. Go the airport and go kana. You must eat something, like literally take something for the road, because whatever you're gonna eat in the airplane is gonna be whack. Like, it's so bad. It is so bad. I didn't eat for the trip. Oh, okay, guys, I have this tendency of smelling things. This is what it looks like. Damn, let's test it out. I have this tendency of literally, no, what am I saying? I have this tendency, but yeah, I have this tendency of smelling these things. But to be quite honest, like, it's so bad, it's so terrible. Though, even just the food, it doesn't smell like food. It doesn't smell like, ooh, it smells very good. It smells, you know, Okay, I should stop this thing of onomatopoeizing thing and start using language words instead of my sounds and all of that. Ooh, guys, I'm not even doing much. Do you see the difference? Wow, I see the difference on the I need to get a mirror on the computer. But yeah, I'm derailing. The food here on the plane, no, don't try it. And then as I got to the cafeteria at school, the food was good. Like, the food was good for the first 2.5 weeks, I swear to God. And then it just kept on falling off day by day. Not even day by day, meal by meal, because I have breakfast, lunch, supper. It's not even supper here, it's dinner. But yes, the food here, you're gonna take some time to get used to it. If you're traveling for the first time, coming to the US for some time, get yourself some herbs. Pack your herbs, pack your spices, because you will not find them here. And it's nothing you know. But my number one problem is the food. The meat. As a Motswana coming from serious meat, where the original meat comes from, yeah, you're gonna learn to appreciate the Botswana beef a lot more when olimo mahatsinyana you're gonna learn to really appreciate the meat back home and wish you could have packed it, but don't do that. Don't pack it in your bag. They're gonna throw it away when you get to the airport. Not that I did it, but I heard from someone else's story, case study. Don't pack meat or anything that can rot in your bag, because they're gonna throw it away. It's not allowed. Okay, so the meat here is so horrible. It doesn't taste original. Yeah. Talk about volume, honey. Talk about natural long lashes. Wait, let me go see in the mirror, because this feels too heavy for my ears. Let me go see what I did. Give me a second. Yes, like I said, I'm not here to apply makeup. I'm just here to zhuzh up the look, and I think it's more than enough. I was saying, guys, the food here is horrible. The meat is horrible. Don't expect it to taste or be similar to the one back home. Namating iping just no, man. How am I gonna buy grass swag? It's not grounded, or was it pounded meat? By the but it's not the one. It never will be number one, the one, if I'm being quite honest. So rather be prepared to cook for yourself. Eat like a palichiana, eat like a someone give a life. You know? Number two. Let's talk about the cold. Research about the place you are going to when you go abroad for school. Make sure that you know o convert the degrees that thing o khona go tla gore ga teng how the negative 14 how go matshamekwana. I've experienced negative 14 here, and it felt like my ears were gonna break off because they were so frozen. My nose was gonna and it was not make sure, guys. It was not make sure. So my advice is, don't try and say that you're gonna buy winter jackets from home. They will not suffice. They will not do the job. Trust me, they will not do the job. First stop, house and your bank accounts and all of that. Try look for a place that you can buy a jacket. Obviously, wear a jacket, bring another one, and you can wear it as you are traveling, and something you can change into wherever you're going, right? But just don't try and use your pre-departure allowance to buy jackets there. Rather buy them here, wherever, because guys, it gets so cold to a point whereby there's a time where I was like, no, I don't mind going back home. America, I've been here, it's fine. I don't mind going back home, because sometimes you feel like you've got a brain freeze. Yeah, you actually do get a brain freeze. It's not like you feel like you get a brain freeze, but from external environment. So you can understand negative 14. Bro, your blood doesn't understand negative 14. So please be prepared to layer up, to buy clothes. Don't think about buying your iPhone if you know that you do not have sufficient clothing. Don't buy it. Like, if you need a laptop, buy it, but also buy my dad clothing. My dad clothing in the clothing. Period. Don't be like me. Number 3 that I would like for us to talk about, the 7-hour difference. Damn. I knew that it was a 7-hour difference, but I didn't think it would impact me like that until I realized that kana nakwe iling 5 a.m. here. It's literally 12 noon back home. Imagine. So as an international student and someone that's so close to their family like I am, I always need to be consistently talking to my people, talking to my siblings, talking to my mom. And I'm like, early. 7 hours ahead of me, you know, and it's so strenuous. Like, be prepared. If you're in a relationship or stuff like that, just be prepared for the sacrifices you're gonna have to make there and there to try and meet communication demands, and even you just for yourself. And I'm not talking about like romantic relationships only, your friends, your what, you're gonna feel the impact. They're hard. Damn, when they call, you're probably sleeping. When you are sleeping, no, when they call, you're probably sleeping. And then when you feel lonely and you want to call them, someone is probably at school at that time, someone is at work, or they're probably sleeping. And yeah, you're gonna just have to work around it. Practice. And I didn't necessarily get the whole like thing, because when I got here, I don't know, I think I just transitioned very quickly for some odd reason. No, for some odd reason, I managed to switch up the times. But I feel like if I was to go back to Botswana from this time zone, that's when I'd feel the impact. But when I came here, it wasn't as bad. It wasn't. Like, it's not that deep, right? Number 4 is how you address bagolwane ka kwano. Guys, just from my previous school days, I just know that you do not say hi to a professor or a teacher or anyone that is of staff member to that institution that you go to. But here, when I say good morning, it sounds a lot more formal. People say hi, hello, and I'm just like, oh, sorry, good morning, you know? It's so awkward to a point whereby even via your emails, more emailing, I'm gonna say good day, good morning, dear, stuff like that. But you see my professor saying hi, I'm already, and I'm just like, or them making it seem like I'm just too formal for their liking, okay? This thing of like the professors saying that we shouldn't call them professor or doctor, whatever, because most of them have their doctorates here. They say just call me Kelly. Oh, I hope she doesn't see this. Someone will be like, just call me Kelly, or just call me whatever. Like they want us to address them by their first names and not even their surnames or anything. They don't want doctor, miss, what. No, it's I am. The first introduction is that my name is this. I am doctor, what, right? And then they're like, but just call me their first name. And it's like, I can never bring myself up to call someone that is of such statute in society, well, in my eyes, to say the least, with their name. I can't. And I hope they don't rub off that type of behavior onto me. I mean, not that it's bad, it's good here, but as when I'm African, I'm just like, it's kind of like scraping some very awkward noise into my ears. You know when the paper cups rub each other like this? You know how painful that sound is to your ears? That's how I feel like it is to me. And then also, every time I try to say hi to someone, it's like they're expecting hi, and that hi never comes as hi, full stop. It's hi, and as in, like, I'm greeting you for the sake of I need help with this, or I'm greeting you to ask you this. It's not just a plain hi. You saying hi to someone, it's like, okay, you're bothering me, then what? Not that people are rude here or anything, but it's something I've noticed, that people will not greet you, and you'll be in the same kitchen, same bathroom, but they will just do their own things there and they will not greet you. It's normal here. And I hope that when I go back to Botswana, I cut out that nonsense. That's some BS. I am not doing that. Oh, okay, guys. Like, you're so much. I don't think you understand how dumelang just heals so much. Hey, anyway. Number 5, something that really traumatized me is driving on the left lane, and how, yeah, it's not only the left lane, the driver's seat is on the left side of the car. I know that I have a driver's license, but I don't think I want to risk like that. Tell us the thing. It's like your left is right. Your left becomes your right, and your right lane becomes your left. Something like that. I just find it awkward. I've got a friend here who drives. They have a car. Yeah, no. I'm just there like... You can imagine forward parking, but... Yeah, this is when I knew that this could probably be a problem for me. Forward parking. And me personally, forward parking is the worst. I haven't mastered it yet, but I just take chances. I just hope for the best, and we'll see what to do, right? So you can imagine getting into a car parking, and there's a car here, there's a car here. I don't know, I'm just used to getting into the driver, I don't know, man. How can I say it? Parking. Yes, in most cases, when you drive into a parking, it's onto your no, what am I saying? I'm not cooking. But this is a car, right? This is you on the left side of the This is you on the left side of the driver's seat. So you're trying to park here, right here. So you're gonna have to go like this and be careful of this corner of the person on your right. But you're just estimating the distance. If you have a big car, you are hoping for the best, or you just know how to drive that car and you know its angles and measurements. That's my problem when it comes to driving. So I feel like this thing of ring, I'm looking for parking, and then ring, this thing of this corner meeting that other corner, the right corner meeting the right corners of the other parking is my problem. Because when you're on the right side and you go ring, it's not an issue. But when you're on the left side and you go ring, okay, it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to me. Anyway, next culture shock I'm gonna talk about, the taxes. Guys, the taxes, like I remember seeing Dr. Musa Mtombeni's was it Instagram reel about American taxes and how people expect you to tip them. It's an actual thing. You could be shopping on Amazon, shopping on Shein, shopping on wherever, or even in a grocery store. The price that you see there is not the one that you're gonna get at the till. There's gonna be some extra coin go tilling. The price that you take something from the shelf with and the price you see when it's being checked out, it's not the same price. It's not. It will never be the same price. Like, that shocks me all the time. Because I could be on a budget. I'm one person that calculates how much I'm going to use before I get to the till. I need to know that before I can make the transaction. But when you get there, it's something different. So don't calculate it in your head. It's not the one unless you go to them and consistently ask. But it's also annoying. Some shops do provide the retail price and the unit price. Something like unit price and then the retail price. Just so you can see the difference or you know which is which. But some, they don't care. You'll just see good chili. But there's a shop that I went to, Kiamagula. So I think bonekana ba itse gore, you know, ga ba batla go stressa batho, ba batla madi hela, right? Or ba batla madi a rena hela. And they do have the tax inclusive to their products, which I find really cool. Kind of maybe I'm writing them out, but most of the shops here, check tax check out, and it's just so annoying. Like, can you just put it in the product so that I don't have to complicate my calculations of how much I'm going to spend? That's all I need. Yes, and then something else that I want to talk about is the customer service. Customer service in America is so premium. It is so top matler. Customer service, whether ke ngwananyana, whether ke eng, whether ke sotlagile, whether ke what, whichever institution that you go to, they give you premium customer service. And this is something that we really, as international students, we really need to bring back home. Because I'm not sure if I've been in a government institution here, but wherever I've been to, even if it's not a lot, I mean, I've just been here for 2 months, everywhere, company ke customer service. Even Momechaling, these people, customer service. People ask you if you're okay. People want to know more about you. People want to make you feel like we're in this together when it comes to customer service. It's premium. Oh my God. The other thing that shocked me also as I went through my classes is how, maybe it's because of the institution that I went to and I've been there all my life, so I don't know any type of acknowledgement of a student apart from the one that I had, but these people really honor the fact that we are adults. University, like, and then the anecdote that they put up, or maybe something that you can relate to that they put up, is about a relationship, and I'm like, are we supposed to be talking about this with an elderly person? You get what I mean? But they just bring it up. You know, imagine you're on your first date with the love of your life. What I'm like. But also, it's like, what other way than to present that for some people to relate? For like a regular teen of our... No, am I even a teen? 20 plus, rona ba di 20s. Anyway, rona ba 20 plus yalo. Ke tsone di topic tse le gore motho a ka relate mo tsone gore a utlwe gore a connect yang le course. I just get so shocked. Because some things I can't say now, but I'll bring them up as we go back because they're just too extreme and too funny, bruh. Oh my God, the first day I got here as part of the orientation, it's not a culture shock or anything, but it's quite commendable. When we got here, we were being... There's a a seminar-ish that we had that was just all about sexual harassment, rape, your rights, what is what, sexual assault, consent. That thing was so educational and it was so informative. I feel like if we employed this Gobozana, guys, I am telling you, it can make a difference because it has an impact. You knowing what consent looks like, you knowing what someone's actions can tell you through ubolelelwa komathomong can save so many people from a lot. Man, and I love how we were not segregated. No, in the lesson no, it is two genders being brought together to collectively combat any violence, any sexual harassment that happens, any sexual assault cases that may happen. Mitigate that discussion, I won't lie. And I feel like these are things I remember. How do you combat gender-based violence? And I feel like it's things that our government could try to employ. Institution just, those small whiffs of red flags should alarm you to say, hey, I need help and I need help right now. And for you to exercise your rights, this person is not handling me or anything, so it can avoid so many issues. And I love that. I don't know what you guys can think about that, but it was quite a consent legal type of stuff. So wow, I commend them for that. And I feel like if institutions back home could implement that, re kaya khagala as a nation. And I think last but not least, I think I saved the best for the last. Someone might have a problem about me saying this, but it's the honest truth, guys. The males on this campus, I don't know if it's on this campus or but they've got what you call chivalry. Okay, they are gentlemen. I don't even want to say it warms my heart, but I feel protected. I feel safe by the community here. Not just by the males, but by the community here. These people are so helpful. Like, I remember the time, and it's in so many occasions where I say this for me to proudly say that, hey, I am saying these people here are gentlemen overall. And average monna here, he's such a gentleman, and they're always willing to help a lady when they need help, regardless of skin type, regardless of what looks what, regardless of that. And it look mo pelong it's gore ba go batla or anything. And now it shocks me because back home, when you receive help from a man, you have already put yourself in a situation whereby what is the word I'm looking for? What is the word? I forgot it. But you create a certain debt to the person by accepting help from a male. A male opening the door for you, let's say o tsena mo kombing akere monna ela go bulela batho gore o tsena mo kombing. How the minute o tsena mo kombing hela ibile go dumedisa go smiletse wa go expecta gore o muise le tsena mo kombing le re khantso sa batla go bua ka tsone. Someone like casually just helping you out with the barest of things that are not even monetary. It comes with a debt back home. But here, I remember, guys, there's a time whereby nigahura some laundry. Korirang laundry thing, from my room. I'm on the 3rd floor. So, kipalama di steps so you can see that I'm struggling to get down. But it's not impossible, but I'm struggling. What a gentleman. This guy was like, do you want some help? I'm like, hesitant to keep dude, no, it's okay. I'm going all the way to the laundry room. That's a far distance, so I think I'll be fine. He's like, no, let me help you. You're gonna struggle going down, because I will literally give lady steps the 2 here. Steps the 2 no, it's fine. I'll take you all the way. It's okay. We went there. Nothing of that nature. Not even He's attracted to me or interested to me. No. Na nthusa hela ka leroto ka gore ke sister and wa bona gore ke a go sokola ha batle ke sokola. Stuff like opening the door. Guys, these men will open the door for you. They will open the door for you. Let's say you are 10 meters away from him. Guys, and when you say thank you, it's not about, it's you just saying wow, thank you, like thank you for helping me out. But him, in most of the time, their facial expression is just like, yeah, it's normal, like it's fine, it's really not that deep, no problem. But yeah, those are the things that I've realized. So far so good. But these, like the food, the cold, those are my top things that I just realized. But yeah, brace yourself if you're gonna be an international student. These are the things that shocked me. These are the things that are a culture shock, and I think would be a culture shock for many. But leave your thoughts, comment down below your opinion. Your girl gonna be seeing you again next week. Tell a friend to tell another friend. And even internationally, baby, we can do this.